grab your coffee and crank the Nirvana because the Buffalo Bills are headed to Seattle. We are the Mafia Minute, and unfortunately, we are not traveling to the game. We'll be watching it from home with y'all. I am Magnum Mills here with Jamie G, doing the damn thing, getting ready for this big Week 8 matchup. Thank you for checking out the Mafia Minute, presented by Seize the Gap Fantasy Football. You can find us wherever you podcast and on YouTube. Find us on social media at Seize the Gap FF and on the World Wide Web at MafiaMinute.com. Very simple and easy to remember, just like the flaps, FLAPS. Oh, so very important to our success. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please remember to hit that thumb. Jamie G, you're on the road for a 4 o'clock game, a week after a 1 o'clock game. Are you ready for this? Is your body clock adjusted? Are you good to go?
I think I'm adjusted. I'm ready for the 4 o'clocker. I'm gonna still prep like it's a 1 o'clock, get all my stuff done, get ready, and enjoy pre-gaming from 1 to 4. And man, when it's kickoff time, your boy's ready to go.
Nice. Hope you're going to Costco to stock up on those tables. Before we get into the game preview, let's see if we have any Buffalo Bills news on the Bills on Parade. Only one thing here, Jamie G, but it's a kind of a fun one. Your guy, Buffalo Bills legend Andre Reed, has teamed up with actor Chad Michael Murray, who is a diehard Bills fan, and they're executive producing a docuseries called Just One Before I Die, which aims to tell the story of Bills Mafia. We've seen a couple of these documentaries over the years, but now you got Andre Reed involved. I know he's your guy. I may or may not once have given him change for quarters to do his own laundry back at training camp a million years ago. What do you think, man? Are you excited to see this one when you got Andre Reed involved in Chad Michael Murray, who the name is familiar? I feel like he was one of the WB dudes back in the day or something.
Yeah, I think he was on the One Tree Hill or whatever. But yeah, dude's a diehard Bills fan, a proud member of Bills Mafia. We love him, and yeah, Andre Reed, man. I mean, that's hard to do better than this. I'm excited about this one because I think all of Bills Mafia and every single fan since birth has said just one before I die. And as you start to age and you have family members that are older members of this fanhood, it starts to become more and more real every day, every season. And I think this will be awesome. I can't wait to see the job they do with this. Really, really pumped about it, man. It would be an ironic twist if it comes out after we win the Super Bowl. How awesome would that be?
Oh God, it's like the Jimmy Fallon, right? The fever pitch that was the whole thing was like the Red Sox would never win, and as they were shooting it, the Red Sox went and they won, and yeah, God, oh boy. At least it does like you have someone from the Bills and someone from Hollywood involved, right? So I think you got all bases covered, which is what you need here. And as far as the tail of the tape, again, this is Week 8, 2024, Sunday football. Buffalo Bills at Seattle Seahawks going down Sunday, October 27, 2024. Kickoff is at 4:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch it on Fox. The Bills are 5-2, while the Seahawks are 4-3. According to the Draftkings Sportsbook, the Bills are 3-point road favorites. They're minus 162 on the money line, while the Seattle Seahawks are 3-point home underdogs, plus 136 on the money line. The game total is 47 points. And the weather looks a little bit wet and windy here. You got temperatures in the mid to low 50s. You got an 80% chance of showers. Shouldn't be a complete deluge, a complete downpour, but you could get rain throughout the game in fairly strong winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. So could be a bit of an impact on the long passes and the kicking game. Let's move into the injury report. And on the Seattle side of the ball, we got a couple players listed as questionable. The main concerns are DK Metcalf dealing with an MCL sprain in his knee. Very well could play, but also could be limited if he does. Julian Love, the safety, also dealing with the knee. He's questionable, as his corner, Reek Woolen, still with an ankle injury. His absence would be a major one for Seattle, but it's looking like he's probably going to play. Again, you're going to want to check in on that closer to kickoff. And the other corner, Trey Brown, also dealing with an ankle, listed as questionable, seems fairly likely to play. How about the Buffalo Bills, Jamie G? I think they're kind of in a similar boat with a bunch of guys listed as questionable. Break it down for us.
Yeah, and I think we won't know on a lot of this for sure until maybe even up until game time, but certainly towards the weekend. But as of right now, we've got linebacker Terrell Bernard ankle was stepped on in the second half of that game against Tennessee and rolled pretty bad. Did not practice Wednesday. McDermott is calling him day to day, so I think there's a legitimate shot there. Rookie defensive tackle Dwayne Carter, who's flashed with some pop plays here and there. He's got a wrist. He was limited in practice. I expect him to tape it up and play. Safety DeMar Hamlin has an ankle. He was limited in practice. Again, I think he'll probably play. Dawson Knox didn't practice on Wednesday, also an ankle. I think he likely plays. It takes a lot for him to be held out of games. My money's on the fact that he plays. Curtis Samuel, wide receiver, didn't practice on Wednesday. He's got kind of this shoulder pec thing going on. Wouldn't surprise me at all, Mills, if he doesn't dress for this game and they let him get some needed rest to heal up. He's been having a lot of lingering injuries really since the end of training camp. So maybe give him a chance to sit and heal here. And then defensive end, Dwayne Smoot has a groin, didn't practice on Wednesday. We'll see what happens there. And then Dorian Williams, the other starting linebacker, has a knee. He was limited in practice. Really hope he plays here because if we don't have Bernard, we don't have Williams, we're down our starting two linebackers. One of them is already a backup. So this is, it could be a dangerous situation for us. I mean, I'm betting Bernard's playing. Samuel Smoot Knox, I think they're concerns. Williams, I think will probably play as well.
Moving into the game preview, we need to concern ourselves with the important things like how are the Buffalo Bills going to win this one? For this, you need to know your keys. You know my keys, and we need to know Jamie G's keys. Jamie G, I've said a bunch of rhymes, and now you're going to give us your keys to victory because I have said the rhymes in the correct order. I have chosen wisely. I will pass, and you will give us your keys to victory for week 8.
Here they are. You needed more. I've got four. We're both telling rhymes. Let me get after it just one more time. Mills, first up, you got to start fast. And I've been saying this for a couple weeks, but God damn it, we're going to do it this week. You got to start fast, get an early lead, and like Rick Astley, never give it up. Never give you up. All right. I want to see it. Points on offense, stops on defense, and getting after with a sense of urgency on the road early. And key number two here, you have to use that to take out the 12th man. Seattle is not an easy place to play. It's a passionate fan base. Want to take them out of the game immediately so we have silence and the ability to operate the offense we want without getting into these pre-snap penalties from the noise, things like that. So just get them out of the game early and often here, I think will be huge for us and not have to deal with that added pressure playing on the road. Although Bills Mafia travels, I'm sure there'll be tons of Bills fans there, but it's going to be important in this one. Key number three, establish the rushing attack and dominate time of possession, Mills. This is something the Bills have shown that they could do. The games we lost, we didn't do a good job of. Games we won, we have done a good job of. I want to see them really attack the Seattle defense up the middle where I think their weakness is and be able to run the football. The best defense we could have to slow down their offense is keeping them on the sidelines. And I think if we do that, that's an absolute key to victory. And last but finally not least, get pressure on Geno Smith. Get pressure on him early, often, hit him, knock him down, sack him, force errant throws. You do that, this offense doesn't function. It's a non-functioning entity, and I think the Bills will have a ton of success.
If they could do all of those, I think my only concern would be for the safety of the Bills fans at the game making their way to their vehicles without getting jumped, because I think you would have some angry Seahawks fans. So I think those would all be very important keys for the Bills. So you've given us the keys to victory, but now I need you to put on your Ms. Cleo hat or grab your Ms. Cleo ball, whatever way it works, because I need you to be coming in hot with a couple of predictions from the game. We like our predictions like we like our buffalo wings at various temperatures. I need you to give me one mild prediction, one medium prediction, and one hot prediction for this week 8 matchup.
Yeah, coming in mild here. It's a flavorful mild, and I think it's a little bit spicy to some. Bills are going to average more than 4.5 yards per carry. I really think the way this game's going to go is running the football. I think they're going to have success with it, and I think they're going to utilize James Cook, Ray Davis, and company here to really put this game out of reach. But they're going to average as a team more than 4.5 yards per carry. Pretty spicy for a mild, Mills. Medium, a true Bills Buffalo medium here. We're talking about flavor but spice. Bills are going to get at least one sack and one turnover in this game. Yeah, they're going to sack the quarterback. They're going to get a turnover, at least one of each. Coming in hot with that one, Mills. And then it's a scorcher here. I'm coming in extra hot with this. I got Amari Cooper. He's going to get 80+ yards and get another touchdown, at least one touchdown in this game. 2 games, 2 touchdowns. What else could you want?
Well, you better be careful that your guy Smoot never becomes anything because if your fans have to be yelling Smoot and Coop all day, you're going to have some throat problems over there. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold up, especially in the winter. Those sound like rough, like just chants to hold on the voice. I'm just saying. So that is a very first world problem. Hopefully, you will have that one. And we don't really want any problems here. What we want to do is win the game. And Jamie G, we like our M's over here. I am Magnum Mills. This is the Mafia Minute, and we're going to do some manifesting mafia magic because I want you to pull out your dream board and just imagine the ideal scenario for this game. What's going to just leave you just so comfortable floating on a cloud, just going to go right to sleep at night, super happy that everything went awesome and perfect. What's up on your dream board? Manifest the magic for this victory over the Seahawks.
I got the perfect dream scenario. We're going to speak it into existence. And it goes a little something like this. The Bills get a strip sack, return for a touchdown on Seattle's opening drive of the game, go up 7-0. They then turn around and score on every single possession of the first half, and the Bills go into halftime up by more than 30 points. God, life's good. The Bills continue to milk the clock and win commandingly with tons of yardage going to Ray Davis and Ty Johnson in the second half of the game. And it's one of those ones where you can sit back, kick your feet up, relax, smoke a cigar, and enjoy a dominant victory.
Hey, you can enjoy whatever kind of victory you want to enjoy, but a dominant one sounds extra enticing. And we'd like to entice you to put a couple of bucks down on our Bills bets. Each week, we're making wagers to try to help you add a little bit of fun and profitability to your Bills viewing experience. I will go first this week, Jamie G. You mentioned it. You were trying to manifest it. I am feeling it. I'm going to say you should put a couple bucks on Ray Davis over 5.5 rushing attempts. So he needs to have at least 6 rushing attempts to pay this off. It's minus 105. You put 100 bucks on it, you would bring back $195.24. Dude's just got to carry it 6 times. He doesn't need that much to happen for that to work. It doesn't need to be a blowout, but it could happen easily. Could even happen in the first half. Who knows? He could do it on a single drive. Ray Davis over 5.5 rushing attempts. Jamie G, are you going back to the well with Josh Allen 2+ touchdown passes, or are you changing it up this week?
I'm gonna change it up. I've gone to the well a couple times. I'll go there again. Don't you worry. But I'm gonna also stick with the running back here, Mills. But I'm gonna go with let James Cook, baby, because I'm going James Cook over 65.5 rushing yards. It's plus 110. I think he gets there, man. I think he busts off a long one, chips away. I can't wait to see him do it. 100 bucks here, 100 Bills bucks to win 210. Not a bad day at the orifice.
Not bad at all. And that's not quite enough money for some of y'all. So we're going to get a little bit longer here and we're going to give you one of our patented tripods. This is a 3-leg, a single game parlay, and we are getting our odds from the Draftkings Sportsbook. Jamie G, right up top, we're going with your favorite leg. Josh Allen, 2+ passing touchdowns. That's minus 110. Not too shabby there. We're feeling that one. Our second leg, we're going to go to the other side of the ball and say Geno Smith will throw at least one interception. We have Geno Smith over 0.5 interceptions. That leg is minus 125 on its own. And we need a little bit of gas here. So we're going to go with your guy and get it cooking. James Cook, 70+ rushing yards. That's plus 140 on its own. When you put those 3 legs together, they form like Voltron to give you a 3-leg single game parlay, a tripod that's plus 525. So if you put 100 bucks on it, you bring back $650. Not too shabby. Jamie G, I'm assuming you're going to like this one. It's got your James Cook in there. It's got your favorite Josh Allen wager and a Geno pick. What's not to love?
I absolutely love it. And Mills, I can see it coming to fruition. Lord willing, go Bills.
Manifest it into existence. And we'd like to help you out if you are playing over on DraftKings with our Draft Joshes, because around here, the only king is Josh Allen. We've got a couple of picks for the Bills at Seahawks Showdown contest over on DraftKings. If you want more in-depth analysis, check out our show Down with the King right here, wherever you're getting this podcast, watching this on our YouTube channel. It's right there. Check it out. But as a sneak preview, we'll give you a couple of our plays. I don't think it's a big surprise. Both of us like Josh Allen as our favorite captain play at $17,100. As far as our favorite value plays, I'm looking to the Seattle side of the ball with tight end Noah Fant. Jamie G is looking towards the Bills side of the ball with the guy Ray Davis, priced down to $3,200 this week. On the opposing side of the ball, we both agree that our favorite play is running back Kenneth Walker III. And when we're stacking it up, we like getting Josh Allen in there with the Kenneth Walker, then trying to supplement it with Keon Coleman, who is priced down just a shade over 5K this week. Get those three guys in there. You got a good start. You can almost do whatever you want with the other three. You're going to have a good time. So good luck to you on DraftKings this weekend. Remember to check out Down with the King for more analysis and whatnot. That leaves one final order of business. Jamie G, we need your final score prediction. Pretty sure you're going to predict a victory for the Buffalo Bills, but by what score, by how much? Let's see it.
I've got the Buffalo Bills 31, Seattle 17. Go Bills.
Nice and simple, and he's going for a big one this time. I like it. I like it. Maybe we should have had that in there in our tripod. Maybe we'll just have to work that into our personal wagers. We will be back to review the results next week. Until then, is there anything you'd like to add, Jamie G?
Look, this is not good. I don't know that this is going to be an easy game. Seattle's a talented team. Let's bring it, Bills Mafia. Let's get ready for this one. We're going to have to really go on the road and win a game against a good team. That could be in the playoffs. I'm excited for it. 4 o'clock game. Can't wait to celebrate this one with you. We'll see you on the flip side. Go Bills.
Go Bills. This has been the Mafia Minute presented by Season Gap Fantasy Football. Once again, you can find us wherever you get your podcasts and on YouTube or on social media at Season Gap FF. Same place on the web, seasongapff.com. Simple and easy to remember, just like the flaps. Follow, like, and please subscribe. If you had fun, please remember to hit the thumb. I'm Magnum Mills. He's Jamie G, and his job is to get you just as excited as possible for this matchup.
Remember, when it's too tough for them, it's just right for us. Let's go, Buffalo. Go Bills. They didn't even bouncing down on the hill above the town. Play the fiddle, Lord Howard Ray, you can hear it talk, you can hear it sing.